All right, YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. We got one of two NBA playoff games to jump into today. We're looking at game 4 of the Knicks and the Heat series here, in which Miami leads 3-1. The spread right now is in favor of the Knicks, -3.5 at home. The total is sitting at 209.5. Guys, we're going to jump into each of these sides. We're going to look at the spread and the total, but my final play, what I'm actually going to be rolling with, the final plays, will be in the pinned comments, so make sure to check that out. We're coming off a 1-1 night. We hit the under in the Suns-Nuggets game easily. We'll cash that, right? And then the Celtics and the Sixers game, I took the under, right? 214.5, got called crazy for taking that under, and then we were only a couple points away from hitting that. I was watching that as it kind of came down to the wire, and I was like, okay, all right, we got a mini sweep on our hands, and then all of a sudden the Celtics, the bench hits some late threes, Peyton Pritchard in particular, but all good, guys. We're going to go ahead and have a winning day today. 1-1 won't kill us, but yeah, it could have been a nice little Mr. Mini Sweep come-out party here if we did hit that one. Before we jump into this, I do want to talk to you guys about Outlier. You've seen me talk about it in plenty of videos as of late, so if you're new, listen up. If you're a returning viewer, sleep and hit the snooze button, guys. But Outlier, one of the best sports betting research tools, guys. I incorporate it every single day for all of my picks now, whether we're looking at the spread, total, or in baseball, the run line, money line, that type of thing. I also look at it for player props. They have all these visuals and graphics that are amazing, and I love the fact that they have a trends page identifying trends in the game, so you could see that and don't have to do that lifting. And what's also great is that if you do like a play, say you have Jimmy Butler's over in points, and you're like, oh, I like that, I can get it at -115 on FanDuel. You can click a button from Outlier. It will open up FanDuel in another window or in the app if you're on your phone, and you don't have to go digging for that player prop. It puts it right into your bet slip. You can put your money in and log in and place the bet. It is a really, really cool feature that Outlier has. But yeah, definitely great, guys. You got a 7-day free trial with the link in the description or the pinned comment, so make sure to check that out. Let's jump into this. Again, we got the Knicks looking at a 3.5 point spread here in favor of them, and the total is sitting at 209. So game 4, of this series, Miami wins that one 109-101, and I might be psycho here, but I do think that this is just a closeout game for Miami. I think that this Knicks team looked overpowered, didn't look as confident as they could. Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo as well. Caleb Martin looked like he stepped up a little bit. I do think that this is a bad spot for the Knicks. They are home, give them that, right? But I do think that, 3.5 points, Vegas is telling you they want you to take the Knicks here. They're the favorites. You got to take them. I don't necessarily think so. I think that this is actually a spot where you can even look at Miami money line for +145 odds over on DraftKings. So I'm going to lean towards Miami. In terms of the total, 209.5. Yeah, we've seen these games, plenty of them go over in this series. Not plenty of them. Yeah, game 1 ties that, and then game 3 we saw 210. I think this one goes under as well, because either way, I think both these teams, their motive or MO in terms of how they're going to win the game is going to say, okay, let's lock up like you read about. Like, if this Knicks team wants to win this game, right, they're gonna have to come in and say, okay, we're not letting anything easy. We're not letting anything easy. We're gonna play physical, we're gonna play tough, and we're gonna play that good defense that we play, right? And then Miami, they're gonna say, okay, well, we're not really a run and gun team to begin with. We're gonna play our defense if we want to win this game. So both teams' strategies, if they want to win this game or cover, is going to be to play some defense. So I really do like the under in this game. I probably like that under 209 more than I do the Miami side of things. So that Miami money line for +145, maybe like a half unit play, maybe a little bit of a flyer. Obviously Vegas thinks that New York is the favorite in this game, so we don't want to get too crazy with it, but I do like the under 209.5, and it's all going to come down to, I think, the mentality that we've seen or can see in these two teams. I think this Miami team really wants to be done with this series. They have all the adversity in the world, play-in game, beating the #1 seed. It's like this Miami team, they think everyone is against them, and every single game, it's like they come in with the mentality of, let's win one game. It's like they're down, it's almost like they're down 3-1, right? They're like, all right, one game at a time, but they just keep plucking away and winning games one game at a time. It is something really cool to watch, and a lot of guys are stepping up on that team. I will note, Jimmy Butler's on the injury report, as is Bam Adebayo. we got to expect them to play, right? They're both probable as of right now. Same thing with Caleb Martin. So the 3 names that I mentioned earlier, they are all on the injury report, but obviously we expect them to play. And Emmanuel Quickly, who's been a huge part of this Knicks team, is downgraded to doubtful in this game. Now, maybe he tries to tough it out, but if he's doubtful as of right now at 7 in the morning, right, then he's probably not going to be 100% by game time, and he's not going to have his full sort of bag with him. So to recap here, I do lean Miami on the money line. That could be a little half unit play or something like that, but the play that I do like, and you could probably expect to see in the pin comment, is going to be under 209.5. Now, I think a lot of people are going to be on the over. I think that is such a baity type of number, but we're not afraid of unders here over on the channel, whether they burn us like they did with the Celtics last night by just a couple points, or cash for us. So those are my leans on the games, guys. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well. We'll catch you guys in the next video, all right? Peace out.